I really love self-tape auditions because you can audition from anywhere in the country or even the world, especially with nationwide casting calls or worldwide casting calls. My name is Belgica and I'm an actress, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about nationwide casting calls and what it means, who can audition for them, how to audition for them, what kind of jobs you can get. I make acting related videos every Monday and Thursday, so if you're interested in acting in general, check out my playlist and all the videos I've done. So what is a nationwide casting call? It could actually vary, but there's two templates for them. One is they go to big cities and just hold open casting calls. Drive to like San Francisco or something, and you go to a place, wait hours and hours and hours to possibly get seen, and then you progress to another audition and another audition until finally you get cast in the thing. And then you can have a self-tape audition casting call, which means you can literally live anywhere. You don't have to be able to drive to that city to be able to audition in person. You just film an audition at home. Sometimes they just ask you to talk about yourself, perform a monologue, or some kind of performance on camera that you can submit online and not have to go anywhere. And the jobs that I have typically seen for nationwide casting calls are reality shows. If you go, for example, to the NBC website, you can see some of their open call auditions, like the new Ellen game show, New-ish, American Ninja Warrior, The Voice, that kind of thing, where it's, you know, they're just looking for any talented people, any entertaining people in the entire country. If you want to be in a reality show, it's very, very likely that they're holding open casting calls for it, especially if it's something recurring like American Idol, The Voice, you know, that kind of structure where it goes on and on and on. Occasionally they hold open casting calls for big films. Let's say they're trying to look for something very, very specific, or a big commercial, again, something very, very specific, and they haven't found it. Disney Channel recently did a open casting call for all of their projects. They just want submissions, online submissions, and they're going to be grabbing people from there for their TV shows or films, all of that stuff. So once in a while you do get something that's more acting oriented versus reality show. I know that sometimes if there's a really huge budget and they're looking for that perfect person and can't find them, some films or TV shows will really look just everywhere, audition thousands of people in order to find the right person. So you can also get acting jobs from nationwide casting calls. Okay, but what about the audition process if you are doing a nationwide casting call? Let's say your first submission is a self-tape audition. You filmed it at home, you sent in an audition, and then they want you to go back. Are they going to pay for you to fly to LA or wherever they're holding the next set of auditions? It depends. You definitely have to ask. In acting, not everything has, you know, specific rules, like they must pay you to come and audition. They must, you know, there's some rules through the union, but there's also some loopholes. So as far as are they going to help you pay to come and audition, you really have to ask that specific project. And also just keep in mind that it could be an investment in yourself for the future if you do end up getting cast, but you really have to weigh out, do I actually have the money to go fly out there? Do I have those $1,000 for my flight and my hotel and my Uber and stuff like that? Is it worth it for me to go and audition? Do I really have a really great chance? So I would say if you have the money, you know, you just have a little money come from money, then sure, go do it. If this is going to put you in debt, maybe, you know, look for other auditions locally. So a nationwide casting call means that they are auditioning people in that nation. So let's take, for example, again, that Disney Channel open casting call. They are looking for people in the US. So you have to be living in the US and you have to be eligible to work. If you're over 18, then you just have to be a permanent resident or a citizen or have a permit to work. If you are under 18, you would need to get a work permit, and I would just advise doing your research and seeing how easy it is in your state. I know it varies state to state. With nationwide and worldwide casting calls, a lot of people will try to scam you because not every country is like the US, that they have a hub for acting, or, you know, different casting websites and agents and stuff like that. So unfortunately, there's some bad people out there that will try and take advantage of people for, you know, wanting something really, really bad and being willing to give them a lot of money. So anytime you are applying to a casting call, submitting an audition, just be really careful and don't do anything you're uncomfortable with or that puts your safety at risk. And again, always do your research. Thank you so much for watching. At the end of every video, I feature another channel. This is today's feature. If you would like to be featured on my next video, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and leave me a comment.